Hey, what's up, NASCAR fans? It's NTG back with not another custom car, but with another race replay. Here I got the Dale Sr. Wheaties car I made. You can get a pretty good look at the car after this helicopter angle goes away. But yeah, this is Chicagoland, one of my favorite tracks, if not probably my favorite track in the game because I'm really good at this track. So here's my Dale Sr. Wheaties car. It looks alright, I guess. I was gonna try to make it the 2013 Chevrolet SS version. I kind of saw somebody on YouTube with it. By the way, they're pretty cool. I thought that was actually what the car looked like because some Gen 6 cars have their sponsor behind their lap number. So I thought that's actually what the car looked like, and it wasn't. So the car looks pretty good, I guess, right now, but still improvements to be made, obviously. So at the end of this race, I actually have a pretty good angle of the replay because this race is close. As the majority of all my races, basically. We got one at Richmond with my old Dale Jr. Budweiser car, the bad one. So, here I'm just racing Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth, and I'm basically just expecting, you know, whatever. I take the lead sometime here, but it's really hard. I'm trying to really drive under Kyle Busch. By the time we're coming to there, he gets a good run, and I couldn't go to the high side because I run really bad on the high side of this track, so I tried here, but I didn't really get anywhere, so I just tucked it down behind Kyle Busch again, so I'm still trying something. I don't know exactly what I'll do, but I just keep on experimenting, and I'm trying to figure out if anyone's going to come up from behind me either, so, so, yeah, if by chance I did pass Kyle Busch, I think Matt Kenseth would be a little harder because they're both right there. But by now, I'm kind of suspecting that. All right, I really need to try something right now. So yeah, this is gonna be a little tough of a race for me to contend with. But let me tell you a little something about the things I've been doing. I've been making some pretty good custom cars, and I'm getting pretty good. So if you guys ever want to see like a car, make sure to try to request me because I can make some of the cars that you guys want me to do. So never forget to do that. So right now I'm wondering if I should just wreck Kyle Busch. I do eventually get past him, but it doesn't last too long. I usually sometimes wreck Kyle Busch when I'm racing when he's the AI because I really do hate his guts. So yeah, basically just lap by lap, stuff like that. It's kind of boring after a while. It just kind of clear. I mean, you're running out of things to talk about. I mean, I'm trying to drive it into them, but I'm not gonna try them because I really try to race clean with the AI most of the time. So it's kind of hard to maintain that. I have Martin Truex Jr. coming up on me, so I figured I really have to get moving. But he comes over the high side, and if I figure if he passes me, this race is really gonna be hard because I have to pass Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, and Matt Kenseth to get the win. So I hold off Martin Truex Jr., but I don't know if he's done yet. Pack's starting to break up just a little tiny bit where it's around me, so got some cars running by themselves up here, and they're all running pack racing back there. So I'm still trying to run it just a little, just trying to get the run on the inside, so Kyle Busch can't clear me. I try it right here. It almost works. I passed Kyle Busch once in this race already, but it's just hard to keep that lead because even though I am really good at this track, I'm apparently not good enough for these guys, so we're winding down on laps here, and things are going to start to get rough. I'm going to try to tell you guys when the last lap is, but it's not anywhere yet. I think right now there's about 3 to go, I'd say. 3 or 2 to go, one of them. So, basically I'm still running up here with Kyle Busch, but nothing's given right now, so I'm still just trying to figure out where I can go. I'm going to see if I can run the really high side of the track, but I never really did good here. Some tracks I really went in-depth, got setups, made them myself, and really tried to do good with different assists on and whatnot to see how good I do with the tracks, but nothing seemed to work. But right there I clear Kyle Busch. This might be the last lap, because that's when I really drove it in. I think I cleared him here. I started driving into corners, and doing that is extremely risky at this track, but this might have been the last lap. I'll tell you guys if it is here in 3 and 4, but things are starting to get tight. This might have been 2 to go, actually. But right here, I'm still trying to get somewhere. Yeah, here comes the final lap. Right here's the final lap. So Kyle Busch clears me right there, and I'm like, alright, you know, I'm just going to drive in the corner, take the inside right here, and just drive it in and see how close I can get to Matt Kenseth. So I drive it in. I'm able to keep it on the bottom, but Kyle Busch is still there. And now all 3 of us are here. Kyle Busch is there with Matt Kenseth, so right here in turns 3 and 4, I'm trying to get something going on, see what I can do, and nothing's working. I start falling back here. I'm like, alright, I'll take third or second. But right here, I clear Kyle Busch barely, and then I'm at Matt Kenseth, and I drive it down, and right here is the lap of God. Right there. That was too close to call, so I went ahead and slowed it down for you guys just a little bit. Right there. That's the win. Right there. So, if you guys couldn't see it, because this thing's being really laggy right now, just tell me and I'll re-upload it. I'll just re-upload that last clip right there. But right there was the win, and it was a pretty close race. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Have a nice night.